Hi everyone, welcome to Study Windows. And today we are going to learn preposition in, which is used widely in our day-to-day life. Many times we are confused to select the right preposition at the right time. Let's explore preposition in. And this is our pyramid, and we have divided this pyramid into three groups. The topmost part is for very specific and very small, and the middle one is for specific and small, and the bottom one, the big one, is for general or bigger meaning. When it is very specific or very small, we have used preposition at. When it is specific and small, we have used preposition on. And this time, for general and bigger, we will use preposition in. So, preposition in, and we have made few rules on preposition in to clear all the doubts. Let's start. 6 rules to use preposition in. And don't be confused. So, rule 1. Enclosed space. This is a surface and we keep the apple here. So we say the apple is kept on the surface. But if we keep the apple in an enclosed space like this, we cannot say it is on. We will use preposition in. So for all enclosed space, we will use preposition in. Take another example for better understanding. This is a box. It is an enclosed space. Now, if we open the box, we will see there is a ball. So the ball is in the box. Look at this car. Now, when you enter the car, you will see inside the car means it is an enclosed space. So we will use in the car. In the same way, when we use lift, Rima is dash the lift. This lift is an enclosed space. So we will use preposition in. In case of bag, look at this bag and there is a mobile here. This mobile was in the bag because bag means enclosed space. So we will use preposition in. So we will try to understand with some examples. He is dash the taxi. So within this taxi, it is an enclosed space. So we will use preposition in. He is in the taxi. Or she is dash the room. Room means it is an enclosed space. So the girl is inside the room. So we will say she is in the room. Rule 2. Large space with boundary. Like garden. Garden is a large space with a boundary. Or forest. Forest is also a very large space and it has boundary. For example, we are dash the desert. Desert means it's a very large space and it will have a boundary. So we will use preposition in. We are in the desert. There are 498 tigers dash the forest. Here, forest means it's a very large space with boundary. So we will use preposition in. There are 498 tigers in the forest. Rule 3. Time. So we have learned the pyramid rule. At is for very specific and very small, and we used on for specific and small. But here in this case, the bigger one, that is the general or bigger meaning, we will use preposition in. So we will try to understand with a comparison table to have a clear idea for time. At we use for very small and very specific cases. On we use for small and specific cases, and in for general and bigger. We use at in case of point of time like 5 am, 6 am, 7 am. These all are point of time. On we use for days or dates. Days means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and dates means 1st January, 19th January, 2nd December. These are all dates. And in we use in broader or bigger meaning like centuries, 20th centuries, or decades like 80s, 90s, year like 2020, 2021, months like January, February, March, weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and season, summer or winter. These all cases we use preposition in. Time, when it is a point of time or a moment, we use preposition at. When it is the weekend or weekdays, we use on. And when it is a period of time like the future, the present, the past, we use preposition in. In case of at, part of the day like midnight, midday, these are the specific part of the day, and we use preposition at. When it is day plus part of the day like Friday morning or Sunday morning or Sunday evening, we use preposition on. And when it is general part of the day like the morning, the evening, the afternoon, these all cases we use preposition in. When we talk about simply the name of holiday like Holi or Eid or Easter or Christmas, we use preposition at. When we use holiday plus day like Holy Day or Eid Day or Easter Day or Christmas Day, we use preposition on. And when we talk about holidays like Eid holidays or Easter holidays or Christmas holidays, we use preposition in. These are the simple fundamentals of time in case of preposition in. So, in case of century like 20th century, 19th century, 18th century, we use preposition in. In case of decades, 90s or 80s or 70s, we use preposition in. In case of years like 2020, 2012, 2020, 2021, these all cases we use preposition in. In case of month, it may be January, February, March, April, December, any months, we use preposition in. When we talk about weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, we use preposition in. When we talk about seasons, summer, winter, rainy season, we use preposition in. Periods of time like the future, the present, the future, the past, these all cases we use preposition in. General parts of the day, the morning, the evening, the afternoon, these all cases we use preposition in. And holidays, like the Christmas holidays or Eid holidays, the Easter holidays. These all cases we use preposition in. Let us take some example for better understanding. Lina passed the examination dash 2008. 2008 means year and we use preposition in. Lina passed the examination in 2008. She will come here dash May. May is the month, so we will use preposition in. She will come here in May. Rana will visit the forest dash winter. Here winter is a season and we will use preposition in. So Rana will visit the forest in winter. When we talk about town, city, country, continent, we use preposition in, like Kolkata, Mumbai, India, London, Paris, France, Asia, Europe. These all are coming under town or city or country or continent. We will use preposition in, like in Kolkata, in Mumbai, in India, in London, in Paris, in France, in Asia, in Europe. So in is used for town, city, country and continent. We'll take some example. Ruby live dash Delhi. So Delhi is the city and we will use preposition in. Ravi is walking dash Japan. So Japan is a country and we will use preposition in. Ruby live in Delhi. Ravi is walking in Japan. Rule 5. Inside something. Look at this mobile. And are you able to see the picture here? When something is inside something, it may be electronic device or any other things, we use preposition in. Here picture is in the mobile. This picture is inside a mobile, means inside something. So we will use preposition in. Picture is in the mobile. Binu is watching a movie, that's the computer. Here movie is inside a computer. So we will use preposition in. Binu is watching a movie in the computer. Look at this fish tank. So this fish is inside the water. So what we will say? We will say the fish is in the water. Let us see some example for better understanding. Rina is watching a video that's a tab. Here the video is inside something, inside a tab. So we will use preposition in. Rina is watching a video in a tab. He is looking the best picture dash computer. So this picture is inside something. So both this case we have seen video or picture are inside something. So we will use preposition in. Rule 6. In case of paper. We have already learned when we talk about electronic communication like internet or mobile, we use preposition on. In case of paper, we will use preposition in. And this thing we are going to learn with some example. Sheila has read it. Dash the newspaper. So newspaper is one kind of paper. So we will use preposition in. Sheila has read it in the newspaper. Mira is looking a picture dash a magazine. So magazine is a paper kind of things. So we will use preposition in. Mira is looking a picture in a magazine. Tina read the story dash a book. Here book is also paper type. So we will use Tina read the story in a book. Now just remember, if it is ebook, then we have to say Tina read the story on an ebook, because we have already learned in our earlier class about electronic devices. So in is used for papers. Let's try to work out to clear all our doubts. Lina is swimming, that's the river. So Lina is inside something. So we will say Lina is swimming in the water. Geeta is living dash the United States. We have already learned for town, city, country, continent we use preposition in. Geeta is living in the United States. An apple is kept dash the box. So apple is kept within an enclosed space, that is the box. So we will use preposition in. An apple is kept in the box. This book is published dash 90s. We have already learned for decades we use preposition in. So this book is published in 90s. Ranu will come here dash the evening. We learned that for general parts of the day we use preposition in. So we will say Ranu will come here in the evening. Nipu has found it dash the magazine. Magazine means it's a paperwork. So we will say Nipu has found it in the magazine. Runa is walking dash the garden. Garden is a large space with boundary. So we will use preposition in. Runa is walking in the garden. Her birthday is dash December. December is a month, so we will use preposition in. Her birthday is in December. She is dash Paris. Paris is a city, and we will use preposition in. She is in Paris. Dodo can swim dash the ocean. Here inside something, so Dodo can swim in the ocean. Check out our newly launched website www.studywindows.com. Do you want to learn advanced level? Be ready and stay tuned. And thank you so much. See you in the next video.